Hi, I'm Hans, and the DIY laptop project has gotten to a bit of an annoying stall at the moment. So what's happening is I'm waiting for some parts to arrive, but the big item, the new USB power bank, if you've been following the project, you'll know I had a USB power bank, a 100 watt hour battery pack, can deliver up to, well, actually over 100 watts all up. Yeah, I had that, but it didn't quite do what I needed it to. So the plan was to buy a different brand battery pack. However, it's out of stock, and it's been out of stock for over a month. And not only that, there are other battery packs, USB battery pack power banks out there that are also out of stock. So no doubt the result of lockdowns, shutting down factories, because yeah, if people don't make stuff, things don't get made, and you end up with supply shortages. So anyway, I thought while I'm waiting, I'll show you my quest for the best keyboard I can find that'll suit the project. So this is the original one, which is actually not bad. Not bad. I could, if I ended up having to use it, I could use this one. This is a little bit, the trackpad and the trackpad buttons are a little bit twitchy. It's thicker than I would like. Well, they're probably not that big a deal. So I thought I would keep hunting for a better keyboard. And one of the ideas I had is you've got these home theater PC keyboards. They usually have a trackpad. And I found this one, which is, yes, it's thinner. It has backlit keys, which is nice. It's wireless, which I don't care about. I'd actually prefer to have a wired USB keyboard, but acceptable. However, this Rii K18, made by Riiltek, I don't know exactly how you pronounce that, but anyway, has a few problems. First one is the keys are non-standard size and spacing, so they're smaller and closer together. And yes, when I was using it, sure enough, I made more wrong key presses. But the real killer for this one was this trackpad. So it's kind of twitchy, so you'll be dragging along, and it'll register clicks where you don't want it to. And then for Windows users, this doesn't matter, but for Amiga OS users, and the laptop I'm planning on building will run Amiga OS, you need to be able to hold down the right mouse button in order to access the menus. And for whatever reason, you can't do that on this one. You can hold down the left mouse button. They even have an extra left mouse button key up here, but you can only click the right mouse button, which renders it useless. At least useless for me. So a bit more digging, I found this one, an Arteck keyboard. This one is definitely nicer. The trackpad works better. You can hold down the right mouse button, standard key sizes. It's also wireless, which again, acceptable, not ideal. This is the best one I've found, and this is actually the one that I'm planning on using. It does have a few disadvantages. The biggest one is it doesn't have rechargeable batteries, and the batteries last a few months. So not ideal, not what I was hoping for. But I really can't find a better one than this. What I would really like to have is basically this keyboard here with a full numeric keypad over here. The downside of having it like this is you don't have the numeric keypad, and then some things like home page up, page down, and that have been, you got to hold down the function key and use the up and down button. So there are some compromises being made here that can be annoying, but you get used to them. But yeah, I wish I could just have this keyboard, but standalone and with a USB cable. Doesn't exist. I can remember early on, so well over a year ago, there was a guy who contacted me also looking at making his own laptop. And he was looking at buying a replacement keyboard for an existing laptop and then paying somebody to design an adapter to convert that into a USB keyboard. And at the time, I wasn't too enthusiastic about that. I really just wanted something ready-made, ready to go, and something that I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, because that keyboard was basically a spare part for an old laptop, which is no longer made. So I was a bit worried that you would run out of stock and basically have no keyboard left. In hindsight, it might have been it would have worked. Might have been a good idea. But anyway, this is the one that I'm planning on using. I'm now thinking, is there a way I can mount the keyboard into the laptop in such a way that the mounting point is flexible, so that I could, if I can find a different keyboard, or if somebody wants to use a different keyboard, I could actually do that. If you've got any ideas on how to do that, let me know. I'd be interested to hear what other people can come up with. So that's where things stand keyboard-wise. As I say, I am waiting for some parts to arrive, and I really hope that the USB power banks will be available again rather than being out of stock. We'll see. Hopefully I'll have something more interesting next time. Until then, see you later.